What's up? Good morning. There we go. Yay! Oh, one coming from the left. Damn it. Morning, Oso, Justin. Now school's back in session. Get to deal with this traffic in the morning. First thing out of the neighborhood. It's usually backed up enough that I can't get by. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, I'm not on my Wi-Fi's. Nope. Oh, that's crazy, Justin. It shows that he posted before you on mine. Huh. Interesting. Silly YouTube. Ooh, the river's way down. Way down right now. So, today I get the, hopefully be able to get the bumpers and everything on the Raptor. I think we're waiting on some other parts for other Fords that are sitting outside that need to be fixed. So once parts show up for all that shit, I'll be getting that going. And Jake's tune should show up today, I think, for the little Silverado or Sierra that he's got, that he just did a Whipple charger on. So that truck should be out of here today. I know, dude, I'm super talkative this morning. I'm still trying to wake up. Even though I've been up since like 5:20. Been awake. I know that's not early for you. Poor Justin's got to be up like 2 o'clock in the morning every day. Just, oh man, that's crazy. But I don't usually get up until 5:45, something like that. The baby usually wakes up at 10 to 6. Of course, Mikhail woke up at 4:45 this morning, was moving all around in the house, woke me up. Then he woke the baby up. Then he woke his brother up. Little crapper. He got up before noon or so. That's crazy. You don't sleep a whole lot then. You're usually heading home about the time I get to the shop, which means you don't sleep but 4 or 5 hours. Jeez, man. There's no way I could do that. I mean, once in a while I can, but not on a regular. So tired. traffic's not doing bad this morning, so that's a plus.
Put my 2 weeks in this morning. Gonna talk to the boss before we get going this morning. Not really much to say other than it's just not working out. Right on. No, I'm not gonna live stream putting in my 2 weeks. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate it. I've been super nervous about it. I don't know. I get very anxious about this kind of stuff. Anytime I gotta talk to the boss man about big shit. I say boss man, the he's like 5 years younger than me. He's super nice, super understanding, but still, I get super nervous about that shit. It will. I mean, it's like I said, there's only 2 of us in the shop. Jake handles all the gasser stuff, and I handle all the diesel stuff. It seems like, here lately we've had about the same workload, I guess. Sometimes it seems like we've got more diesel work than gas work, but we never seem to have more gas work than diesel work. I highly doubt that, also. I highly doubt that. And it's not even about that. Honestly, it's not about, pay. Although I could make a lot more money working elsewhere. I could have a $5 raise with a single phone call, but that's not what it's about. Can't quit yawning. More coffee. More coffee, more coffee. Chuck decided I think he's only going to live stream once a week for like an hour or 2. I'm not sure. I don't have my headset, my Bluetooth headset anymore, so I can't just turn it on and listen. Can't hear jack shit in my shop if I don't have earbuds in. That's a good looking little Colorado. Interesting stripe setup. Canyon, I guess, since it's a GMC.
think I left the house today. Left all my monies there. Son of a bitch. I also left my belt. God damn it. Fuck. That sucks. Not a whole lot going on this morning. I will have the same Matco truck, Justin. I will not have the same Snap-on truck. So I gotta pay my Snap-on guy off. My bill with him's only 130 bucks, so I'll pay him off right before I leave. I got work until Wednesday. Not next week, but the following week. He comes on Tuesday, so I'll finish paying him off on next 2 Tuesdays from now, I guess. And then, like I said, I will have the same Matco guy, which is cool. I do have a GMC coming back. Something's going on with the float in that tank after I did the fast fuel system on that Denali. For some reason it's not reading right, so I have to drop the tank down a little bit, crack it open, and see what the hell's going on with that. Shouldn't have been anything in the way of it, so I don't know what happened. Fucking magic. What's up, Diddy? Sorry about it, I just saw your comment. The Road Rider. What do you mean Road Rider, buddy? This route to work is not nearly as fun to watch, I don't think, as the other trip going 55 north. Not a whole lot to look at on this one. You're rider the road and driver on your spare time. Righto. What's up, Chris? Good morning. Yeah, not a whole lot going on today. Pretty tired. Stupid phone's focusing on the raindrops and not the road. Supposed to have some spotty showers this morning, but we'll see what happens. Well, the boss man did have the Hellcat on the dyno yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to video any of the pulls he did. That fucking thing is nuts. He was making 960 foot-pounds of torque at 2,800 RPMs. So yeah, fuck a diesel. Just spend $100,000 on a Hellcat and upgrades.
Sucks, I don't think I'll ever get to see a demon in person since I'm leaving the shop long before we'll ever get the one this guy ordered. Hellcat was, I thought the guy was coming to pick it up yesterday, but I guess he's not picking it up until today. So, let's see what happens. Yeah, I hear you, Chris. Shit to do. It looked like an Intrepid, didn't it? It was actually a oh no, I'm sorry, there is an Intrepid back there on my right side. I was thinking the Charger that was on the left, but no, I looked back in the mirror, there's an Intrepid back there. Going to this other shop ought to be pretty nice. There'll actually be a lot more options for me to work on my vehicle, work on Erica's vehicle when I need to, like her high pressure power steering pump hose is leaking, so I'm gonna have to replace that. Really sucks. Apparently that's kind of a pain in the ass job to do. I don't know, I've never worked on one of these Honda Odysseys before. I also need to put new struts on the front of that thing. I never was a big fan of the Intrepids. Holy cow! I cannot quit fucking yawning. The Transact's a little goofy now and again, but for the most part it's pretty solid. Hers is a 2008. I think it was a little bit earlier years, like the one that's ahead of us right now, that had more transmission problems. That one in front of us, I think, is an 05, 06 maybe. That poor little van right there has seen some better days. I don't know much about the pilots. You could ask 802 Diesel Crew about that. He's the damn Honda pilot whisperer. I'm sorry, he's got the CRVs. I take that back. His are CRVs. He's got 3 of those damn things right now. I warned him. I told him, I said, dude, once you fix one, they're never gonna leave you alone. Shit, within a week he had a 3rd one. I mean, I assume the pilots are okay. I mean, Honda builds a great vehicle. They last for friggin' ever. Honestly, the transmission in this Accord is a little more sketchy feeling than the one in the Pilot, or the one in the Odyssey. Dude, those old Civic wagons are pretty fun. I've known a few people that have had them. I knew one guy that that found an Accord wagon. Like, I didn't even know they fucking made an Accord wagon. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, definitely good for base. You got the big hatchback back there and all that. Yeah, Impalas are kind of a pain in the ass. Kind of shit vehicles, in my opinion. The newer ones, anyway. Yeah, the early 90s, they did the Accord wagon. It was really limited, though, from what I understand. There wasn't a whole lot of those stateside. I guess there was a lot of them in J.A. Pan or whatever. Oh yeah, still lots of them on the road. Lots of those early Toyotas also. So did you guys hear about the new Mazda motor that's coming out that is variable compression timing or some shit like that? Yeah, Diddy, the wagons are pretty rare. Yeah, we actually also we used to have one of those minivans, the big wedge fronts. We had one of those for shit 10 years. It sat in the garage. It was like my dad's liquor vault for a while. It's pretty funny. Engineering Explained is a YouTube channel, very good YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but the guy is amazing. He's very, very smart guy. Does really good videos, but he did an explanation of it. Very good video. But basically, dude, the damn thing ends up, even though it's a gas motor, they've got it to a point where it will run on compression ignition instead of spark ignition at certain points. So I thought that was pretty awesome. I mean, it does have spark plugs and all that, and it runs off spark some of the time as well, but when it's really at its most efficient, it's running basically on compression ignition, like a diesel. Yeah, and they're supposed to start putting that in as of 2019, I think. No worries, Chris. Yeah, an electric. I don't know that I'd own an all-electric car yet. Fiats are pretty funny looking. I like the Miatas. If it's going to be a little bitty car, the Miata's, in my opinion, one of the ways to go. I also really like the BRZ, or the Super 88. Same car, but basically a remake of the 88 Celica, just newer. I haven't seen the new Spiders yet. BT, that'd be cool. Geo Metro, yeah, little 3-cylinder bastards. 91 Miatas are cool. They're super tiny little cars. I'd like to put a 2-rotor in one of those. I don't know that you can get a 3-rotor in it, but you could probably wedge a 2-rotor RX engine in there. I think that'd be cool. The new Miatas are bigger, but they look like they're a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun to drive. They're not super fast or anything, but you know, the damn things handle like they're on rails. Oh, damn. Huh. "75 miles an hour through a cornfield would be pretty damn bumpy." That wasn't worth the embarrassment. I hear ya. They're really hard to find, but if you can find a 91 Honda CRX HF, dude, those things get like 47 miles to the gallon. It's got like a 1.2 liter 4-cylinder manual. Dude, that little thing, little roller skate. And but yeah, they get like 47 miles to the gallon. The HF is for high fuel efficiency or whatever. Father-in-law actually has a couple of CRXs, and he loves those HF models. He's got one sitting in the driveway at the farm. Oh yeah, little Civic hatchbacks. Those things look like roller skates too. Seen quite a few of them around St. Louis, all riced out, you know, body kits on them and whatnot. Holy shitballs, why is everybody slowing down so damn bad? This is not a typical slowdown spot. Usually we're doing 75 to 80 through here, and that's, I mean, with rain or no rain. Oh, I bet. Those things, they run forever. I mean, forever. Yeah, the Geo Metro. This is not the first import, I guess, that I've owned. It's technically the Ford Probe GT that I had was a Mazda. I mean, everything, the entire powertrain of that vehicle was Mazda. Everything under it was Mazda. What else? I don't think I've owned, I mean, this is the first proper, you know, import Honda that I've owned. I did own a Volvo for a little while, so I guess that's an import. That's hilarious right there, Oso. What's up, Justin? Welcome back, buddy. 82 CRX, or I'm sorry, RX-7. That's a little bitty car too. The 82s, that's when they were teeny tiny little things. The very first rotary motors in those. Hell yeah. My brother back in high school had 87 MR2. I love those little cars. My mom owned one too when I was little. I ended up rolling that thing. I rolled it like 6 times. One shot. I could understand that, did he? Yeah, G-body. Those G-bodies are so gangster. We've got an old Cutlass 442. In the shop right now, actually. Yeah, it's an old Oldsmobile 442. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh yeah? I didn't know that, Justin. We've got one in the shop that's been there since before I started here. And, you know, it is what it is. The poor thing's seen better days, but when it came in, it had an LS motor in it. And the guy brought it in just to have us wire it up and get it running. And so we finally did. Got it started up, and the thing had oil pressure and everything. All was well for about 20 minutes, and then the motor locked up. Oh, sorry, dude. You know, we put fresh oil in it and oil filter and all that. And yeah, it ran for about 20-30 minutes and locked right up. Oh yeah, so stoplight to stoplight's always fun. Oh yeah, G-bodies, dude. That Grand National we have at the shop is one of my dream cars for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, so the engine's been taken out and torn down already. It's being sent off to be rebuilt. It had spun a couple of the crank bearings pinned to the connecting rods together at the crank. That was that. She was locked up tighter than Dick's hat band. Yeah, the Buick Grand National is sick. Those 22-inch Giovanna fucking 3-piece wheels on it. Oh my god. Wildwood brakes. It's got Hotchkiss, the full Hotchkiss suspension system in it. Not to mention that 6-cylinder that turbo setup and everything, if we leaned on it real good, it could pull 900 horsepower. But yeah, Dick Diddy, Dick's Hat Band. I don't know where the hell that came from. I think it was talking about Dick Butkus back in the day. He used to wear those headbands. I don't know. GNX with 13 Daytons, then white walls. Yeah, I wouldn't cholo it myself, but it'd definitely be a badass car. Is that what it is? Old mule joke? I just know that saying. Yeah, my number one dream car would be the 71 Hemi Cuda, plum crazy purple, black hard top with the black vinyl, I guess. But I don't want the drop top. I want the coupe with the fake rag top on it. Black vinyl interior, 4 on the floor, the 426. Fuck. I'd give both my balls for that car. Although there was a badass Cuda that was built a few years back. I think it was the G Machine. Oh my god, that Cuda was insane. It was this awesome orange. I think it had orange and black paint job. Like the top part was black and then the bottom of the car was all orange. Oh my god. It's been a while since I saw it, but there's video footage of it. That thing was absolutely ridiculous. I think it had like a 572 big block in it or some shit. Dude, it was a monster. Huh. Oh yeah, it'd spin those little 13s up real good. Right on, Diddy. Pretty sure it was called the G Machine Cuda. That thing was fucking sick. So that Intrepid and buy my Blazer, it's a project. Just needs a little bit of love. I just haven't made the time to give it the love it needs. I don't know about free delivery. I'd sell it to you for $1,000, and then to have it transported out there actually probably wouldn't be super bad. Probably a couple $100, maybe $400 or $500 to have it delivered all the way out there to you. Hell, it runs and drives. So for $1,500, 2001 Blazer Extreme, already lowered. Got the one-off, custom-made shaker hood. It's got the Scion TC bucket seats in it. And I throw in all the extra parts and pieces. The quick steer gearbox. Quick, you know, the quick ratio gearbox I got for it. I got some Envoy headlights. Fuck, those are $200. I got a GMC grill for it. It's I also made, custom made. It's got a Superman in the middle of it. Got some ball joints and a tie rod end, some extra brake pads. Got an overhead console that needs to get put in it. I don't know. It is a Chevy. But it'd be pretty badass with a 4BT in it. Or, you know, go the route that a lot of guys go and throw an LS in it. Can't go wrong with an LS and a Blazer. That's just, oh man. Good times right there. It's so easy to do. Just gotta have the time and funds to do it. What's up, Minion? Yeah, it's 2-wheel drive. So, the ground is the limit. You can take it as low as you want. It's got blocks and springs in it right now, but it needs lowering shocks and knuckles. If you put knuckles on the front, you get another 2 inches. Then you can put taller. That's a good looking Challenger right there. You can put 4-inch or hell even 5-inch blocks in the back of it. Get her sitting real nice and low. For years I've wanted to get an Envoy front bumper cover for it and cut up the extreme front valance and do some body work and get the 2 of them put together. That would be fucking awesome. But still haven't found a good enough deal on one of the Envoy bumpers. Everybody wants fucking $400 for one. And then you gotta pay shipping on it too, and oh god, it's obnoxious. Not a lot of people even know that there is an Envoy in the S10 body style. I've been up for a couple hours already. If he tells me that, that's fine. I'll call my old man, have him bring the trailer up here. I'll load up my tools and go to the other shop. I can start today. He already told me that. I stopped by last night and talked to him. So I could start today if that was the case, but that ain't gonna happen. He's got way too much going on. Oh yeah, I don't leave a job without having another one already lined up. Just not good practice. That, and I bust my ass hard enough that I haven't been fired from a job. I've been begged to stay at a job plenty of times, but never been fired. Yeah, I feel you on that. So I've been a chicken shit a little bit here for a while. I should have manned up and did this probably a while back, but you know, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm going to the other shop. There's no two ways about that. I'm done with this custom shit. It's just not all it's cracked up to be. I mean, well, and this This isn't really even custom. This is just performance. There's not a whole lot of custom to anything that we do. I'm putting in my 2 weeks today, Mingin. Yeah, it's basically all bolt-ons. Also, there's not really anything that's actually custom about any of this. I mean, you could call it customizing your car because, okay, not everybody else has that on their car, but there's plenty of people out there that have it. They're just, you know, not everybody. Now, some of the stuff we do, you know, there's 2 custom builds that have been sitting on racks for 6 months now that we haven't touched for whatever fucking reason. Those are custom in the fact that a lot of the suspension, well, all of the suspension and brakes and everything on them is going to be powder coated to match the theme of the vehicle. But even that, it's, you know, the same parts, just, okay, now they're a different color. Oh yeah, so did you cut them up a little bit? What are they? Yeah, Joe? What, oh, fuck. What are you wanting to do to it, man? Remington. I've seen Remington tires before. Not very often. I think that... Was that a retread company? I almost want to say they were a retreader. They weren't around for very long either. I don't think. Is Remington the one I'm thinking of? I think so. Damn, I need a Q-tip right now. There's a bunch of nasty in my fucking drip tip. No, not recaps. Right on. No, not making my juice again, buddy. I haven't had the extra funds to get started up on it again. I will, though, once I switch shops, because the other shop pays weekly. I'll have a 3-day check from here that I should be able to put towards getting started up on that again, which would be nice. And Joe, just a word to the wise, man. When you start customizing cars, especially older vehicles, man, they can be a real pain in the ass. I mean, customizing body and stuff ain't a big deal, and interior, but when you go mechanically custom, shit gets wonky, buddy. Right on, Oso. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't even know what I would make. I'd probably make the tees again. I'd probably make up a gallon of teas. And, yeah, I gotta fucking try and find the gosh dang recipe for it. My brother left his old lady. She kept the laptop and all the fucking mixing stuff, so she's got all the recipes. Well, I mean, do your little cam, and well, that's an 80, so it's probably multi-port or throttle body injection. So, you know, do a little cam, put some headers on it, a nice exhaust, and you know, make it mild, streetable. A TPI, yeah. All the Flavors is the new hit website for mixers. Okay. I wouldn't try to go crazy with it, honestly. Get you a fresh rebuild on the motor, put a little mild cam in it, put some long tube headers on it, and a good exhaust. And other than that, man, I'd just worry about making sure that the suspension and everything is straight and good to go. You know, freshen up, do all your ball joints and tie rods and all that shit. Anything that pivots in the suspension on the front end, you know, replace all that shit. Then I'd worry about the body of it, make sure get your paint straight and just make it a nice clean little car. I wouldn't get too crazy. The interior is where I like to do a lot of stuff because, you know, that's where you spend all your time. The whole time you're in the car, you're in the car. You're not outside the car looking at it. So yeah, it's cool for other people to see the outside, but you got to deal with the inside. So that's where I prefer to make my cool stuff happen. Honestly. Speaking of which, I haven't done anything to the inside of this car. Although I'm probably going to be getting the windows tinted here before too long. Which I can't wait for that. God, I want these windows tinted so bad. Found out Erica gets windows tinting or window tinting done at cost, which is pretty kick-ass. I'll probably do like 15 or 20 in the back on all, you know, the back windows back there, but then I'll do legal 35% on the two driver and passenger window here, and then I'll get an eyebrow put on it, or visor, whatever you want to call it, on the windshield. It'd be pretty cool if I could get it done for about $300. Oh yeah, they got mirror tint. Not a whole lot of people run that stuff, but they do. Yeah, they got all kinds of crazy tint. They got fucking ceramic tint now. That shit's expensive as fuck. On the shelf mirrored tint? No, I mean we don't do tinting here, if that's what you're asking. You know, color changing tint, like your window tint actually changes colors. Not sure how it works. I think it's electronically. You just change the polarity it's got to be wired, you know, grounded to your door and then grounded or powered through a controller. But it can, Minion. Depends on how you lower it. You put shorter, stiffer springs in it, and your suspension's going to get tighter. So yeah, you'll have a little bit less body roll. And oh god, Toothpick's using a handicap stall. Oh boy. And he's live while doing it, apparently. And then, you know, you got to have shorter shocks, and they're usually a little bit stiffer also. So yeah, it'll stiffen up the ride, but you know, a little bit bigger diameter sway bars with polyurethane bushings in them in the links, that'll stiffen it up quite a bit too, give you a lot less body roll. A little bit wider tire on the front with a 1/4 to 1/2 degree of negative camber will make it corner better. There's all kinds of things you can do to make them handle better. But the whole point of lowering it is you get your center of gravity lower, so you get a lot less body roll. Body roll is when you turn, like you make a right-hand turn, the body wants to lean to the outside of the turn. The lower your center of gravity, the less weight transfer your vehicle has. So it also helps a little bit with aerodynamics, keeps the wind underneath the vehicle down. Yeah, it's a lot of windows, man. You know, maybe start by just doing the 3 windows in the very back, and then, you know, the next month you do the back door windows, and then the next month you do the front door windows. That can help keep it down a little bit, but overall it's still going to cost the same. I've done the chrome paint out of a rattle can, and if you do it right, you can make it really, really work well. And you can get the windshield tinted. Not a whole lot of places will do that, especially depending on your state and the laws. But there's places that will do it. Well, I mean, you're still going to have wind under there, and it's still going to pull air, but I mean, you're having a good cooling system is the key to that. Have a good clean radiator and use the proper dilution on your coolant and water mix. There's also additives that you can put in your coolant that will help keep it cooler as well. Amsoil makes a badass additive, apparently. I think Royal Purple has one too. Is that Firebird a V6 or the 8-cylinder? Okay, so it's got the 305. Right on. That's kind of a poochy motor from back then. So yeah, definitely a mild cam and headers, long tube headers will definitely wake it up. Fresh plugs and all that stuff. Just get that thing rebuilt and It won't be too bad. That homie Hector hookup, hell yeah. Fuck, here it is, 7:53. Still nobody at the shop. It's first day of school for the boss's kids, I believe. So, he should be getting here earlier now that school started back up. He drove the little red vet last night, so I don't know if well, there's no way he's going to be taking the kids to school. Right on, Minion. I'll get the hurry up and buy hookup. Yeah. Well, really, I mean, $300 to have, you know, all the windows tinted. That's not bad, Oso. That's a lot of windows, man. Yeah, but for an expedition, I mean, that's a lot of windows. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the triangles, that's 7, 8, 9, and he wants his windshield done as well, so you're looking at 9, you know, 7 to 9 windows. And I don't know if they charge you more for the little corner windows or not. Like, the Honda's got these little triangle windows right here in the back. I don't know if they charge you extra on those little things or not. No shit, Frankie? Damn, yeah, I need that kind of hookup, man. Hell, if I could get the Honda tinted for $175, I'd be fucking happy as shit. Alright, boss is pulling in now, guys. I'll catch you this afternoon. Oh, fucking stretch. Deuces.